Deep in the forests of Scandinavia, something moves, something unnatural, massive, silent, predatory. You've heard of the Dogman in America. But what if I told you he's here too? Tonight, we explore 3 real encounters, true testimonies, from the dark woods of Sweden to the isolated wilderness of Norway. And if these stories are true, then something terrifying still walks among us. 2003, northern Sweden, the forests near Arjeplog. Eric, a seasoned hunter, was alone. Tracking game. The woods were dead silent, too silent. Then, a sound, heavy movement, something big. Eric turned and saw it, a creature. Towering, 7 to 8 feet tall, covered in thick, dark fur, its body like a man. But the face was unmistakably canine. A wolf's snout, glowing yellow eyes, a heavy chest rising and falling with breath. It didn't growl, didn't lunge, it just stared. Eric was frozen. Then, the creature turned and walked back into the trees, like a ghost. No sound, no trace, no reason. He reported it. They said it was a bear. But Eric had seen bears, and this was no bear. 2008. A group of friends were camping by a lake just outside Arjeplog. Clear skies, still water, and woods that suddenly felt wrong. Around midnight, they heard footsteps. Not animal footsteps, heavy, two-legged. Sara stepped out of her tent, flashlight in hand. She scanned the tree line, and that's when she saw it. Standing there, still as stone, a Dogman, massive, upright, over 7 feet tall. Its fur glistened in the light, shoulders broad, arms long, and its eyes piercing, yellow, intelligent. It didn't run, didn't hide. It just watched her. Then it growled, a sound like gravel and thunder, and then it was gone, like smoke. Sara barely slept for weeks. She still dreams of that night, of those eyes. So what is it? A bear walking funny? A hallucination? Maybe, but let's take a step back. Different people, different years, same part of Sweden, same description. Tall, upright, wolf-like, intelligent. Could it be a survivor of an ancient species? A beast we were never meant to find? Or something even stranger? A spirit? A shapeshifter? A being from another realm? Some say dogmen are protectors. Others say they're harbingers. One thing's certain, these people didn't imagine it. And they'll never forget what they saw. July 2014. A man in western Norway, 27 years old, tall, fit, went camping alone, a place he knew well, quiet, peaceful, no predators. At least, that's what he thought. Just after 11 p.m. He heard it, rustling in the brush, then breathing, loud, raspy, wet. He turned and locked eyes with something he couldn't explain. It stood upright, maybe 6 feet tall, thick, tangled fur. But it was the presence that shook him. This thing was watching him, reading him. Both stood frozen. Neither moved. Then it stepped forward, slow, measured, predatory. The man didn't scream, didn't run. He reached into the fire, grabbed a glowing ember, and threw it. The stick hit the ground, and the Dogman turned and ran, fast. Too fast. The man packed his gear and left. Didn't wait for daylight, and he never went back. 3 encounters, 3 witnesses, same creature, and none of them were ever the same. So what is the Dogman? An undiscovered predator? A spiritual entity? Or something older than fear itself? We may never know. But if these stories are true, then somewhere out there, in the forests of Scandinavia, something walks upright, and it's watching, waiting, and it does not want to be seen. If you've had a strange encounter or heard stories from your part of the world, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who thinks they're alone in the woods, because sometimes they're not. Stay safe, and whatever you do, don't look back.